his team, we're going to stand together and fight this disease.
I've come this way before, traveled through open door, circumstances navigated the path, and life happened oh so fast. No, it got lonely sometimes, you see, I know we couldn't make it. Even when I'm offbeat, I still land on my feet, and nothing can shake me, cause I know life took a hold. I never. This is where I am destined to be. I'm not ready to give up. I believe in the miracle of life. Life's a break with no rehearsal. Learn quickly, they'll come for your role. Games to play, can't take it personal. Cause the devil is a liar. Telling you the truth, hey. It's all in what you do, hey. Some things you gotta do, hey. It's fight for millions, take a second, see the blessing in it. With much expected, much is given. When I made the living, now I'm giving back to children. Never let the power come first before your happiness, yes. You can be the best if you go the distance. Mix a little sweat with your persistence. You know that the best things are never instant. Just shine, let them see it brilliant. Get up, open up your eyes now. It's the moment of truth. No backing down. We're bringing it like oh, for the children, it's a given. You gotta give it, be a blessing.
This my personal statement. Run the game like I'm ASICs. Learn and develop patience, determined to be the greatest. Yeah, bobbing and weaving, they changing up like the seasons. Indigenous to the grind, so I do it for all my people. Jabbing the competition, back up against the ropes. You fighting for recognition. I'm fighting just to promote equality where we lack it. While cancer slowing our road, I'm confident we'll make it. We focus on common goals. Yeah.
Give back, give love, give something away. Never give up, stand tall to fight another day. 2 toes, 2 feet, I stand on the ground. I'm going back soon and fight this final round. Life's a break with no rehearsal. Learn quickly, they'll come for your role. Games we play, can't take it personal. Cause the devil is a lie. Telling you the truth, hey. It's all in what you do, hey. Some things you gotta do, hey. I'm gonna share all that I have and give to those in need. So we're gonna win this battle, fight that disease. No more can support you, don't leave my time to young. We got to be confident. Oh, no, I never let him. Yay.
Cancer is killing, millions and millions of people. Me and my team, along with Sam Watson and his team, we're going to stand together and fight this disease.
I've come this way before, traveled through open door, circumstances navigated the path, and life happened oh so fast. No, it got lonely sometimes, you see, I know we couldn't make it. Even when I'm offbeat, I still This is where I am destined to be. I'm not ready to give up. I believe in the miracle of life. Life's a break with no rehearsal. Learn quickly, they'll come for your role. Games can play, can't take it personal. Cause the devil is a liar. I'm telling you the truth. It's all in what you do. Some things you gotta do. Fight for millions. Take a second, see the blessing in it. With much expected, much is given. When I made the living, now I'm giving back to children. Never let the power come first before your happiness. Yes, you can be the best if you go the distance. Mix a little sweat with your persistence. You know that the best things are never instant. Just shine up, let them see your brilliance. Get up, open up your eyes now. It's the moment of truth. No backing down. We're bringing it to life. Oh, for the children, it's a given. You gotta give it, be a blessing.
This my personal statement. Run the game like I'm ASICs. Learn to develop patience, determined to be the greatest. Yeah, bobbing and weaving, they changing up like the seasons. Indigenous to the grind, so I do it for all my people. Jabbing the competition, back up against the ropes. You fighting for recognition. I'm fighting just to promote equality where we lack it. While cancer slowing our road, I'm confident we'll make it. We focus on common goals. Yeah.
Give back, give love, giving something away. Never give up, stand tall to fight another day. 2 toes, 2 feet, I stand on the ground. I'm going back soon and fight this final round. Life's a break with no rehearsal. Learn quickly, they'll come for your role. Games can play, can't take it personal. Cause the devil is a liar. Tell you the truth. It's all in what you do. Some things you gotta do. I'm gonna share all that I have and give to those in need. So we're gonna win this battle, fight that disease. No more kids, no more children leaving us. It's young. We got to be the
Cancer is killing, millions and millions of people. Me and my team, along with Sam Watson and his team, we're going to stand together and fight this disease.
I've come this way before, traveled through the open door. Circumstances navigated the path, and life happened oh so fast. No, it got lonely sometimes. You see, I know we couldn't make it. Even when I'm off beat, I still land on my feet, and nothing can shake me, cause I know life took a hold on. I never. This is where I am destined to be. I'm not ready to give up. I believe in the miracle of life. Life's a break with no rehearsal. Learn quickly, they'll come for your role. Games can play, can't take it personal. Cause the devil is a lie. Hey, I'm telling you the truth. Hey, it's only what you do. Hey, some things you gotta do. Hey, 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 hey. It's fight for millions. Take a second, see the blessing in it. With much expected, much is given. When I made the living, now I'm giving back to your children. Never let the power come first before your happiness. Yes, you can be the best if you go the distance. Mix a little sweat with your persistence. You know that the best things are never instant. Just shine, let them see your brilliance. Get up, open up your eyes now. It's the moment of truth. No backing down. We're bringing it to life. Oh, for the children, it's a given. You gotta give it, be a blessing.
This my personal statement. Run the game like I'm ASICs. Learn to develop patience, determined to be the greatest. Yeah, bobbing and weaving, they changing up like the seasons. Indigenous to the grind, so I do it for all my people. Jabbing the competition, back up against the ropes. You fighting for recognition, I'm fighting just to promote equality where we lack it. While cancer slowing our road, I'm confident we'll make it. We focus on common goals. Yeah,
give back, give love, giving something away. Never give up, stand tall to fight another day. 2 toes, 2 feet, I stand on the ground. I'm going back soon and fight this final round. Life's a paper, no rehearsal. Learn quickly, they'll come for your yo. Can't get play, can't take it personal. Cause the devil is a lie. Hey, I'm telling you the truth. Hey, it's only what you do. Hey, some things you gotta do. Hey, 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 hey. I'm gonna share all that I have and give to those in need. So we're gonna win this battle, fight that disease. No more kids, no more children, it's young. We got to keep it open. No, I love you.
What's up, y'all? Barbershop Conversations, man. I appreciate y'all coming in here tonight, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Birdman, Mel, OGE, Miss Bird, how you doing? KJ, what it do? Coach, appreciate y'all coming in here, Birdman. Thank you again. Supreme Tax, Keno. Oh, man. God. Oh, man. What's up, K? We're going to go there. JP, Eric, JQ, what it do? Big homie Coop. Yeah, man. What's up, Mr. Smith? Hey, pun intended, man. What's up, Dion Gale? KB, Champ Bailey TV, man. Oh, man, I saw it. Adolfo, man. Oh, man, I saw Blue Blood post that. Shout out to Blue Blood. G Brown, man. Carlos, BC, Victor. What's up, Willie? Hey, Willie Williams III. Oh, man. God damn. Man. This up, Champion Heart. It's Tuesday, baby. Shamar, appreciate you. Shamar. Appreciate you coming in here, man. Thank you, guys. Let's play this trailer, man, and get on with this show, man. And yeah, let's do this like this, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I do.
I said Malcolm alleged that some of Elijah's women were underage secretaries, and can you expound on that?
Yeah, well, I guess they were, because they were there.
I seen them
myself. It's all true.
Good evening, messenger. significance is that you were the last messenger. How many other bastard children do you have?
Man, too many to count, man. God damn, you talk about charlatan. Shout out to Lincoln with the word charlatan, man. Thank you guys, man. I appreciate you, man. You know it's all love in the shop, man. That boy, Chris. What's up, man? That boy, Chris, man. Hey, man, I appreciate you guys coming in here, man. And as the title says, Malcolm X warned us, man. And I didn't, it didn't have a entertainers is such a long word. I mean, I couldn't put it all, I couldn't put athletes and entertainers, but I wanted to put athletes and entertainers. Only get 100 characters to put my title in. So I tried to play on entertainers and athletes, man. And it's time we take back our families, man. It's really, really time that men stand up and take care of their families, because we don't live in a homogeneous society. I don't care where you live. You can live in Wyoming, New York, Chicago. The Mexican dad got to take care of his family, the black dad, the white dad, the Asian dad, whatever, mixed family dad, Indian dad, red dot dad. I'm fucking with y'all. But anyways, I'm just serious. It's time that we take back our families, man. It's time that you swallow your fucking pride as a man. I don't care what the woman did. Pride should not get in the way of you doing what you need to do as a father. Hey, Raina, how you feeling? And it's really that important, because I genuinely believe that we can erase a lot of this shit, and we can go any way with this conversation. It's still going to go back to the home. We can say, oh, it was Chris' fault. It was Will's fault. It was LeBron James' fault. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Whatever boxer you want to name. Whatever. What's up, Rob G? It's always going to go back to the family. Who was his role model? Who inspired him? Who influenced him? How was he brought up? Because in court, you know what they say? Oh man, he's a product of his environment, man. He never had a chance. You know that monologue that your lawyer write up for you? I've never had to do it, but I've heard about it, I should say. Where the lawyer writes up before you get sentenced. You got to say, I apologize, I'm sorry to the family, and but I never really had a chance to be a kid. I never really had a chance to be a man, and I want this to be a lesson learned to the youth, man. You got to hold yourself accountable, and then instead of getting 10 years, you get a 5 to 10 with a chance at parole after 3 years or something. I don't know. I've never been in that situation, so I don't know, but I'm just guesstimating on the experiences that I've had with family members. So we do all of this for what? It's time right now. We do two things: economically be efficient and be leaders in our household. We got to keep the main thing, because we get distracted. We as an I. This is a group conversation. We get distracted with sports, and this is a boxing channel. We're going to be greatly distracted once April 8th hit with Triple G. We talking boxing for the next 7 weeks. You know what I mean? For real. And it honestly is a distraction to the main thing. And we're going to get back to this, I honestly I enjoy having these conversations, because it's like healing for me too, like therapeutic for me, and accountability at the same time. The main thing, get back to being a father. I don't give a fuck if she cheated on you. She wipes your bank account out. You ejaculated in that woman. I don't care. I'm being rogue. That was a choice. Multiple times to get that seed. Own up to your responsibilities. We do that, crime drops. We do that, we're more independent. We do that, we have a greater selection of black men to choose from because black men, like they have this narrative or some truth, however your perspective is, black people should marry black people. Well, fathers got to create great black children, and it's time for that. Okay. And um it's that important. And I said it last week, but I didn't delve on it for a hot second. We got to get back to God and integrity. And what I mean by God, I'm not talking about Jesus Christ, not just Jesus Christ, or if you believe in Elijah Muhammad, Louis Farrakhan, those charlatans, or Church of Scientology, whatever God is in your life, or whoever else, Jesus, whoever he is, she is, the ancestors, spirituality. It's pretty universal about the core values of believing in a higher power, right? We got to get back to that, where that's the new cool. It's the new cool to be respectful. It's the new cool, to be an upright man. It's cooler to be a man with integrity than a real nigga. You know what I'm saying? It's that's the cool thing. And I believe we can get back to this because I believe we're right there. And I know I'm talking to a community, because y'all in here most nights. So I'm talking to a community that already does it for the most part, because you guys are here every night, right? And but it's genuinely time for us to spread this message in our social medias and our daily conversations. And because we put too much onus, myself included, on the athletes. I done been upset at athletes for quote unquote lessening themselves, not being as independent as they say they are. And then when you look at it from 50,000 feet, they just entertain me 2 nights a year. The fuck I care. What fighter entertains you more than 2 times a year in 2022? Why the fuck should we care whether they stand 10 toes down or not? Motherfucker, fight, nigga. Go fight and entertain me. That's the way we need to be with these fighters. Go fight and entertain me. You let them pimp you. So the fans going, I'm paying my $75, nigga. Go fight, nigga. You're just a gladiator to me. Well, go fight, nigga. Fuck that. You know what I mean? And I think we got to get back to that. You know what I mean? Because on the real deal, they don't value us like that. No way, no how. Impossible. They don't value us like that. And I know so. You know how I know so? Because they're not consistent throughout their whole career. There are a handful that is, though. I'm not going to sit here and say that everyone falls in that category. I'll be lying if I said that. But for the most part, these motherfuckers don't give a damn. I mean, don't give a damn. For real, for real. Don't give a damn about you and your household. They want you to buy the pay-per-views, buy the merchandise, buy the tickets to the fight. Yeah, shut up and dribble. Yeah, man, shut up and dribble, man, because you're not going to be consistent. And I don't know if that commentator meant that. But that might have been what she meant, but I'm not going to speak for her because I don't give a fuck. I'm not even going to put myself where this could be a divisive conversation. But yeah, shut up and fight. You ain't doing nothing for the community. Shut up and fight, man. How many jobs have you created? No, Al Heyman is the middleman to Showtime that's getting the money. He's creating the jobs. You know what I mean? No, I take that back. Fighters do create jobs. I'm not going to sit here and lie. They do create jobs. You know, they're trainers, they're food, they rent the gym out, they rent the houses out. They do create jobs. But now you got to really, really shift that. You got to 100% shift that into ownership. And like Don King, like Bob Arum, like Al Heyman, They only gonna give you so much. They're not gonna give you the whole farm. They're gonna give you one chicken. This big ass territory, acres upon acres. We gonna give you one chicken. Earl Spence, we're gonna give you one chicken. Deontay Wilder, we're gonna give you one chicken. Floyd, we'll give you 3. But you can't own the farm. Nah, you could just park your chicken here and lay the eggs. But when you get an egg like Tank Davis, Rolly Romero, I control it and I sell it to the open market. But since you own that chicken, it's your egg. Yeah, it's your egg. Yeah, you got to pay for it. Yeah, it's your egg. But I'm in control of it. Yeah, man. It's really that important. Feel free to call in. Yeah, feel free to call in. Let me put this up. Thank you for reminding me. Yeah, go ahead and call in. I appreciate that. And if you guys want to beam in, feel free to beam in. And we'll do it like that, man. What's up, Taiwan? Hopefully your son is doing well, man. And you and your family as well. But it's time. Boom. Got our first call of the night. 210. What's up?
What's up, Fred?
Hey, how you
Man,
feel?
what's good
Hey,
with you,
what's up, man? I shouted you out the other day.
Hey, I heard that was last night.
Oh, yeah.
Still watch it. I watch you every night.
Oh, thank you, dog. Thank you.
I
What's
go
up?
back and watch it, man.
What's up, San Antonio?
Hey, man, I've been hustling. I told you, man, last time I talked to you, I ain't gonna be here as much, but I've been getting to it, Fred.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
It's crazy that right now that you said that too, because that's what a little. Remember I told you that we had that conversation.
Yes.
I told you that little you put a battery in my back when you said how many jobs have you created?
Yeah.
You didn't make that a shirt. You didn't make that a slogan. Maybe
I know. How many jobs have your ass created, man?
Make that a shirt. I'm buying one of those. How many jobs have you created?
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah. Facts.
That's true words right there.
Facts.
But yeah, Fred, man, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna get some rest, man. I'm telling you, man. I've been getting to it, man.
That's love, man. I appreciate you chiming in.
Some stuff over here, I'll let you know about that, man.
Congratulations.
But yeah, man, you're inspiring people out here, Fred.
Oh, that's real. Love. That's love.
Yeah, I'm watching you every day, man.
That's love.
Keep up the hard work, bro.
Appreciate you, San Antonio.
All right, man.
All right,
Take it easy.
Yep. Thank you, dog. Thanks for calling in. What's up, man? What's up, dog?
What's up, Fred?
How you feel, man?
Good. Turn down, baby. Turn down.
Appreciate you.
Man, I don't know why my volume low. First off,
you loud. You.
Yeah, it's not loud on my end.
Oh, okay.
First off, I only read what you had posted on Instagram about what you were going to speak about. I know you said black men first they allow us to. I know you spoke about the Will Smith. What was the first thing you said? First they allow us to do this, and then they allow us to slap someone on stage. What was the first thing?
Oh, Crip Walk.
Crip Walk. Yet again, this is my second time coming on live. You give a different perspective than what the modern day ear wants to hear when it comes to representation of us. Now, I had to sit my young self down 48 hours and digest everything I was seeing about the incident. And I listened to someone that mentors me. And then when I only saw your Instagram page, it just connected. Then I heard what Mr. Sharp said on ESPN. And it's like, we're looking like buffoons.
Big time.
Who's representing us? What are we setting up for our children? If these are the men that we are promoting, we are not policing in our own community, who does your daughter have to choose from? I don't have a daughter, but vice versa. Who does my son have to choose from? Because we're not talking about the women right now, but who do our children have to choose from? If we're not going to stand up and police as black men. Here's my opinion. Again, I don't know your opinion. I only read what you wrote on Instagram, but I saw Will Smith back his head up and laugh at the joke. I saw Jada cut her eyes. I saw Will switch up and go slap a brother. Now, you got people saying, yeah, he's standing for black women. Okay. She had the power to sit her husband down, who has created a legacy for her family. Pause. Flip it around. Will, you chose to stay with a wife. This is your wife who has been in love with Tupac. This is your wife who has had an entanglement that she got on a TV show and shared all your personal business about your sexual status in the bed with your wife versus this young man.
Wow.
And you brought her here. Chris Rock, he's a comedian. You already knew he was hosting. Comedians are known for cracking jokes to whoever is closest to him at the show. Do you think Chris Rock knew she had a disease? How do you know he knew? Did he really say something crucially outlandish? But the fact that no security stopped these black men, they did not cut the scene of these black men. But we watch televised situations with white folks, Lomachenko, presidents, white presidents. If they start speaking outlandishly or saying something wrong, something magically happens to where it's cut short. But with us, let those buffoons behave like buffoons. We're going to give them a check for the next election coming up. This is my personal opinion on it. I'm 35. I don't have that much wisdom as someone like yourself, but I'm a passionate individual and I do stand for black men. And I honestly think that Will Smith was wrong. If it were me, I would have checked him in the back. He's a comedian. He was hired to do a job and be a comedian. They hired Chris Rock to be there, a legendary brother who is also who also has a legacy and children. He's doing his job. He didn't call your wife a whore or anything out of her name. He didn't speak about your sex life. He said, I look forward to seeing the next G.I. Jane video. Don't quote me verbatim, but something to that degree. And you go up and slap him. And I did think it was fake because he put so much energy behind that slap. And I know first thing came to mind was the movie Ali. I know he had to train for that. And when I was ignorant, young in the streets, I've slapped a few guys, and Chris Rock probably looks like he's about 150, if I'm wrong, 150, 160. And he ate it. And he maintained his professionalism. And for those who back in Will Smith, what if Chris Rock would have swung back? They didn't cut the cameras. It would have been a full-fledged fight on national TV, national, around the nation, of black men. This is why we can't let them in. This is why we can't create another Floyd. This is why we're going to hold Haney back. This is why we got to hold back Wilder. Man, it's just so much that I salute that you be preaching on, man. And I'm not going to hold your line up too long, but I just wanted to say my piece to you. What I did contact you about, I'll catch you another day about the real estate. I'm not going to hold up.
I thought you were about to call in for that too. Yeah, okay, cool. No biggie.
All right, my man. Have a good one.
We'll catch up. Thanks, dog. Right. Salute to your family as well, man. Your son. What's up, man?
What's up, man? I'm with that brother on that one, man. That whole staging of that incident. It's interesting, Fred, because what they did is this, Fred. I want you to put these pieces together. You put pieces together real well. Listen to this, Fred.
Okay.
So, if you remember, last week there was another black man crying for a woman. Kanye West.
Oh, Kanye. Yeah, Kanye.
Okay.
Yes.
Also last week, they gave you the brother crying at the Senate hearing where they trying to get the Supreme Court justice, right?
Oh, Cory Booker. Yeah.
Okay, I'm giving you the game. Now watch this, Fred. They also gave you this. They gave you that. And then they said hashtag protect black women. So now nobody's going to be able to go against Ketanji Jackson for her views or anything. Then nobody's going to be able to go against talk about women at all, period, because he talked about her hair, quote unquote. not knowing she had quote unquote alopecia. And these people are going to fight to be censored. That's what they're going to fight for. They're going to fight for more censorship. You cannot say the alphabet letters or anything anymore. You cannot say anything about somebody being fat. Tell me who you can say anything about.
I guess comedians going to be extinct and comedy.
Comedians can't even have comedy anymore when they know it was going to be comedy given at the show. Right? It's rehearsed. It was produced by an all-black producer and cast. Will Packer was the producer. The producer of the movie that Steve Harvey brought from a book, Think Like a Man. 1 and 2. He produced those movies. Then he produces the Oscars. The Oscars that Jada and Will boycotted and said they wasn't going to because Oscars was so white. Now we're going to give a trinket to you black boys and let you run out here and humiliate yourselves.
Exactly.
And now after you humiliate yourselves, we can no longer invite you back. The downfall of a black man humiliation style, right on TV, smacking another black man over quote unquote what's now being deemed offensive about a joke about hair. The same comedian that made a documentary about black hair, right? Yep. The same comedian.
I sure did.
This you can't make, dude. This is a whole script played out right in front of our eyes. And guess who's going to vote for it in? Black women. They got them. Because it's protect black women. They had comedian Tiffany Haddish after the show applauding Will Smith for doing what he did to quote unquote protect his wife from some words about hair. And I'm sitting here looking at you sitting in that chair with a bald head. I got 6 uncles that lost all their hair.
Yeah.
6 of them. I got 6 uncles and 6 aunties. That's how big my grandma had them kids. So what can we say anymore? And I'm gonna give you this. What can black men talk about? Tell me. I would love to know what black men can express that's on their minds. Because Will Smith has not been able to express anything.
Right.
And he blew up on TV, and his wife degraded him even more when she created a talk show, disrespected him. But a joke is worse. A joke about hair is worse than having him cry on TV in front of America after she admits that she was with his son's friend.
And that's sick.
Humiliation. Pure humiliation. His image makes black men look like cucks. Because he's the image of black masculinity. Because he won the Oscar. His whole Oscar is overshadowed by what he did in a moment to quote unquote protect his wife. Now, every black man in America that's ever seen that believes, not all, but some, believes that that's the way that we should protect our women now.
Oh, man.
You even have women tweeting, I want a guy like Will. Basically want you to die in the street, because that's what's going to happen to you over a joke. That's where we at. That's where we at, Fred. That's where they've taken us. And we fell right down the ladder. If black men, if you're going to act emotional like Will Smith, they got a place for you. They're going to have some people carrying you, or they're going to have some people walking you to a cell. Because that's assault or battery. And Will Smith only is able to get away with it because he's a billionaire almost. You can't get away with that, brother. So don't try that.
Thanks.
Not over no words. That's silly and dumb. So if that's the play you want to make, an emotional stance, quote unquote, to show that you the biggest gorilla going around here, they got a place for you. They're gonna put you somewhere. And they're gonna happily put you that place. And then guess what's gonna happen? That woman that you was protecting is gonna be with the next guy, just like Faith Evans is with Stevie J now after Big died. His record producer. Look at this, Fred. This is a joke,
Mhm.
and people buying into it, and they gonna fall right down the letter that the people sending them down.
Right. Absolutely right. Yeah. I mean, well said. Great points. And I, I'm going to add on to what you're saying from last night. People saying they want a man like Will Smith. The man sold his masculinity to play a gay role and kiss a man multiple times on TV. And yes, is he? I think he's one of the more talented men in front of a camera. I actually gave him credit for not erupting last year. I was like, man, he didn't erupt at his on TV like that. When he did, when the Jada Pickett thing happened, I was like, man, that's a strong man. You know what I mean? That's a strong man. And now to see him do this, I understand that he has so much pent up pain in him. And to the greater picture to what you speak is this narrative that they're creating for black men, that they're creating, and how they pigeonhole in black women to say, I want a man that acts like a nigga to the world. He's acting like a nigga to the world, man. And like self-defense, I believe is different than because when and I want to clarify this. People have been asking me that in my DM. When you're in self-defense mode, you don't know if the man is coming to kill you, rob you, just slap you, whatever. So you're in your mind, you're fighting for your life. And if someone assaults you, you don't know the ramifications of it, you know. But I'm speaking and as to what Will Smith did, like the lead guy, It's it's very disheartening from a man who is perceived to be a highly intellectual, well thought out, witty, intelligent, charismatic, multi-talented. What adjective can we not give Will Smith as it pertains to his 30-year career in Hollywood? He done played every role from a poor
All
kid
of them.
in Chicago to a gay black male to Muhammad Ali to
I
a
Robot.
superhero.
I Am Legend.
I Am a Legend
Hancock.
to the greatest dad on TV. I mean,
Look,
Will Smith,
I got more. Go ahead, Fred. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Will
I'm gonna come
Smith
in
and
there.
Lawrence Fishburne arguably are the two of the greatest black male roles in cinema history until you see Mr. Jones and Checks and Balances. I don't believe in shameless plugs because I own a motherfucker. So Checks and Balances, May 19th, man, will tie into that thread. And I think black women are as it pertains to Will Smith are narrative driven. And you don't want a man that acts like that. You know why? Because guess what? You're not the leader of the household. Will Smith ain't the leader in his house because Frederick is not responding that way because I have peace at home. The only person that should make me mad is the people that help me create peace. Chris Rock should not be a part of Will Smith peace package. This is just a night out, entertainment. Will he talk about me? Will I get mad? Yeah, I'll get mad. Have I been clowned a lot? Hey, Fred, you bald. You got a big nose. You short.
We talked about each other for years as black kids, bro.
Yeah.
It's worse than that.
Yeah.
It's worse than a bald head joke, bro.
Yeah. I've been called everything in the book, and I still show up every night. Yes.
Fred, it's hilarious to me that some brothers is rationalizing this as grown men that have to protect families and children. I'm gonna give you this. I'm gonna give you this, and I'm gonna sit here. I'm gonna listen. I got one of my best friends, man. I trained him how to get his CDL. Probably this is about 10 years ago, bro. He's older than me though. So he gets a call one morning. He's at his house, and his daughter's boyfriend is in the car. His daughter's boyfriend has a gun, but he doesn't know it. His daughter comes in there frantic about something. Now, I would have probably did the same thing, but I'm gonna make this point, guys. He goes outside to see what's going on with the young fella. The young fella shoots him.
Mm.
My friend is dead. Been dead for 3 years.
Ouch.
So we gonna rationalize acting emotional for a joke when we see black men get killed every day for less.
Right.
We got black men on the internet saying they willing to die for their respect. What respect do you got when you dead, bro? I want to know. Because pretty much what I usually see on my Facebook feed is GoFundMe's and chicken fries to put you in the ground.
Yeah.
So we willing to die for respect, but not have enough money to bury you.
Right. Good point.
My family need me, bro. My daughters and my son, they need me and my wife.
How about we just
I'm
start
not
saying that?
I'm not trying to fight the battle to be Hancock, bro. I'm not Hancock. That's a fake. My wife need me. My daughters and sons need me.
Right. Right.
Can black men be allowed to grow old?
Mm.
We sensationalize the people that was murdered young. But we can't have grandpas no more. We can only have grandmas when that's all we can have is grandmas. We can't have grandpas, bro.
Right.
That's how sick we done got, bro.
Right.
We can't reach 75, 80 and just, natural causes death. That's what it seems like. Because if you gonna run out here and be commando guy in the era where everybody got a 9 with an extendo on it, you're gonna be Superman. Okay, we're gonna see you on the news. I just seen a clip of a Chicago worker shooting a man on some steps, and he got charged with attempted murder because the man is in critical condition. This happened yesterday. The man pushed him on the ground, and the 50-year-old man got up and shot him. This is crazy, bro. I don't know. I don't understand these people, man.
Right. Right. Yeah,
I don't understand it, bro.
Yeah, it's whew, I think I mean I can't say it better than you said it. It's the false sense. I called it hyper masculinity in the video earlier. What's so bad about getting home? What's so bad about getting home? There's nothing wrong with that. Take it on the chin. And only can use myself as an example because the most polarizing example that I can use is the Kenny Porter situation with myself. I literally had to eat it because y'all don't know this, and Kenny Porter didn't know this. But the reason why I didn't rush him was because that black bag that I had on me, it was quote unquote heavy. So he's doing some dumb shit. And I had to make a decision. Do I take care of this man? Or do I fight this man? You understand what I'm saying? And I'm saying that because we got to start thinking logical. I could have easily aired out the space, and I don't know what the jury's going to do. I don't know what the judge is going to do, but I thought to myself, I swear before God, because I was like, damn. And I didn't want to let go of the bag because I'm like, damn, if they realize I got this on me, I took it into, you know what I mean? And I'm like, it was a baseball bat, by the way. It was a baseball bat. It wasn't a gun. It was a base. I'm joking. But anyways, y'all read between the lines. And I'm carrying this bag, right? And if you go back to the video, you see me like carrying this bag. I'm like, what the fuck do I do with this bag? But I gotta fight. I got to protect myself. And I made the decision not to go into the bag. Swear before God. It's no secret, no lie. If you watch the video, you really understand the thoughts that was going on in my head in that moment. Because I couldn't get to him. Marcus pulled me back. I I literally, and I'm glad they did. And Kenny Porter was in my city. And I literally had to rationalize myself down. You can ask. I mean, I shouldn't say this, but I am gonna say this. Sam
Picasso,
Watson.
we think it was planned. We
Yeah,
think it was
yeah,
planned,
yeah,
Picasso, but it still affects the brain of the people,
yeah,
Picasso.
yeah,
I mean, I talked to you on panels before, bro. I understand what you're saying. I think it was planned. But
yeah,
what does it do to the psychology of the people, Picasso?
yeah. Facts. It
It does something to the kids. It does something to the kids at school.
right,
Yeah,
right,
if y'all don't think this
right,
music ain't doing something to these kids, something's wrong
right.
with y'all, bro.
No,
Like this stuff does stuff to the people. We talk about the music, we talk about the things that happen and that's going on. It's
right,
a play that's going on. They gonna
right,
censor us, and then after they censor us and all of that, then here comes more. Keeps
right,
more and more and more. It just goes downhill. It
right,
doesn't change.
right.
I mean, I like for some of y'all, from some of y'all other ones to call in with y'all point of view.
Mhm.
I mean, I ain't gonna shout you down. I just want to hear your point of view.
Yeah, and uh, people from PBC called me. You can read between the lines because they've seen me react in this situation before, right? And when I reacted in this situation in the past, 20 niggas showed up. I ain't lying. I swear before God. PBC, y'all already know who it is from PBC. I just don't want to say their name. Called me and said, Fred, don't do it. Don't do it, Fred, because they knew I was going to do it. And this ain't no threat. This is just a reality. And I had to talk myself. It was like a cathartic process I had to do because I knew I had Kenny 24. I know he's going to the fight. And he's in my city. I literally had to. I wish L, if you listen and call in and talk about that dinner we had at Denny's. I literally had to talk myself off of the ledge. Talk myself off of the ledge. Man, I'm gonna get this thing. I knew what hotel room he was in. I knew everything. You get a lady $100, she'll tell you anything you need to know. I knew he had a red, what do you call that shit? 5.0 Mustang. I knew all of that. I knew everything about him. And I literally walked myself off of the ledge. Cathartically walked myself off of the ledge. I ain't lying. I swear before God. I said, because this nigga embarrassed me. And then I calmed down. And the next day, I woke up and I was like, shit, I took it on the chin. I ain't lying. I swear before God.
See. Look, like I gotta address this, right?
Yeah.
So the Smith family is almost like quote unquote royalty to black people.
Are they?
So I'm gonna just
Really?
say this. I want you to get this, right?
I didn't know that.
Mother, father, two kids, right? I just want you to play the picture out in your brain,
Uh-huh.
right? Okay, if the agenda and they got a lady that they're about to appoint as a Supreme Court judge, right? And then they got this gender neutral family. Tell me what other family in America represents gender neutrality like the Smith family?
Mhm.
The man doesn't act like a man. The woman acts like the man. The daughter acts like a son. The son acts like a daughter.
They
Tell
are
me,
different. They are different.
they're very different. They're everything that they want everybody else to be. Gender neutrality. And then they got a new justice that's coming out telling us that she doesn't know what a woman is.
Right.
Right? And
Right.
then, quote unquote, they bring you to get more votes. They bring it right on a platter and create a new hashtag from yesterday, protect black women.
Uh-huh.
Now, who's going to vote against that? They already got the votes. They bought them last night.
Mm.
That's the uphill battle. These dudes can't see anything, bro. You try to show them something, put it on the platform, they don't see nothing. They just want to talk boxing and watch everything around them in their communities continue to crumble and not realize what's going on. It's like a psyop right in front of your face. I didn't say they were royalty, guy, but I just want y'all to see that's the depiction that they giving us. That's the depiction that they giving us for them. You ever notice they never show us Denzel Washington whole family like that together? They really don't. Denzel Washington is the ideal, possibly for black men, but they don't show him like that. They never give you a full picture. If anything, his wife is what a wife is supposed to be to hold him down, and that's exactly what she does. She plays her wife role. He plays his husband role. But they got these other two. They run them out in front of you. They got a red table talk show to air all their business out. When did grandma and grandpa ever do that? But that's my spiel, Fred. I'm gonna listen in, man.
I appreciate you, dog. Kevin Brower, Will Smith needs to go to therapy. He needs therapy for sure, man. For sure, he needs therapy. The whole family needs therapy, man. And shit, we all need therapy. You know what I'm saying? If the shop ain't enough, we all need therapy. And don't start shit like that, man. Because not just one person gets impacted. The people that's in your family get impacted. See, they're famous. They're going to skate through. Nothing's going to happen to them. But if Tony from Martin Luther King Boulevard fights William from Malcolm X Boulevard, somebody's going to jail. And it's not going to stop. You know what that's called? The Bloods and the Crips. You know what that's called? 60s versus A-Trays. They banging over fights that happened in the 80s and the 90s. These 17-year-old kids don't even know why they don't like their rival gangs. Have no idea why. But they know they got to dislike them. It all started with what? A joke. That's where it started from. It started from, that's my girl, right? That's my car. That's my house. Oh man. I just think that it's so important that we be emotionally masculine. Mex defined it well better than I did, than I could ever have. So I definitely want to give him credit. It's so important. I rather have a man in the house than a man not in the house. And Will Smith is not us. Chris Rock is not us. Those are the chosen ones. That's the elite. That's the elite. They don't abide by the same rules as us. We do that, we go to jail. The cops are coming. We do that. A rapper got what's his name? Drakeo? What's the rapper that got stabbed in the neck last month, 2 months ago, and died, murdered at a rap concert? Ice Cube was on stage or something like that, I heard. What's his name? Draco? Whatever his name. He's from Inglewood. I don't know. I've never heard his songs before. And he was killed, probably over a joke about a woman. False flagging. You gonna lose your life over false flagging a joke about a woman? It don't end like that in real life. So when you guys watching that on TV, it don't end like that in real life. Draco the Ruler. Thank you, Rob. It don't end like that. That's not reality. That's TV. You can't listen. You can't walk away from a black man like that on Martin Luther King Boulevard and turn your back. You can't do it. How can you do that in real life? And we talking about defending him, disrespect. Shit, I'd rather be disrespected than deaf. I'm being honest. I want to be here. I'm going to take it on the chin. Shit, I'm a public figure on some level, a D list, F list, G list, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna be wrong. I'm gonna get disrespected. I got 10,000 videos. I'm here every night. I'm gonna get disrespected. But I'm gonna tell you one thing. I love taking Lincoln to school. I talk Lincoln. Love singing Most Beautiful Girl in the World to Kenny. That's what took so long for me to come downstairs tonight. I love it. I don't want to share a jail with another broken black man. I don't. Because that's what awaits you. A 4x8 cell with another broken black man. And you know what y'all talking about? Man, we shouldn't have did it, man. I miss my daughter, man. Oh, man. Tell me what you did in 95, man. Niggas acting tough. I'm going to jail. You ain't going to jail for shit. Nigga, stop lying. Because you would have went to jail already. Because if you were a 40-year-old man, you've been disrespected. You didn't get your raise. You didn't get the perfect schedule at work. That's more disrespectful. Right? You couldn't go to your son's middle school game on Saturday because you had to work, right? You've been to all your kids' basketball games, soccer game, softball games, recitals, quinceañeras, 16th birthday party. You've been to all them parties, right? No, you haven't. Because through yourself, you know others. I miss my daughter's first steps. I was talking to Robert Garcia one day. Dre sent me a video, and we was on WhatsApp. It says, "Hey, Kennedy took her first steps." It was a Friday in New York. It was January 25th, to be exact. The day before Josecito Lopez, or January 24th or 25th, the day before Josecito Lopez, Keith Thurman, my daughter took her first steps. I wasn't there as a father. I cried. I ain't lying. Go watch the video with Robbie Garcia. At the end of that video, I had to take a moment. I was like, damn, I didn't cry, like, but I teared up. I missed my daughter's first steps. Now imagine going to jail for 3 to 5. You lose your job, you lose your business, you lose the connection with your woman. Your son is fighting in school, getting suspended. Mom can't control him. Granddad is too old. Uncle got 3 kids. He can't spend time with your kids. No one's picking up the phone the second year you in jail. Oh, that's a great life. Oh, how many top ramens you gonna eat? Oh, nigga, I got 7 top ramens, man. Give me a honey bun. I trade you 2 top ramens for 1 honey bun. That's what you gonna be talking about. You gonna have that prison belly. You know what I mean? You get that prison belly from all that MSG you done ate. You know what I mean? With the little legs. You know, just keep it at a buck. I don't want to be a nigga, man. I don't. I want to be a man. I want to be a free man. I want to live in a society where I don't have to look over my back, look over my shoulder. That's too much. It's time we put integrity before being a real nigga. I'm pro-black. I'll die for my respect. God, integrity, family. That don't change from black, white, Asian. That don't change. If we take care of that, I guarantee you, when you walk out of your household or your circumference, all this racism shit, it's like it just off you. It really does. You don't believe me? Go talk to see. I think old men don't spend enough time talking to a group of young kids. If you spend time, and I speak for myself, I don't spend as much time as I used to do with my kid, because I got a smaller window of time during the day now, but I will start doing it a whole lot more like I used to. And you're going to see the pain in their eyes. You're going to see the aggression. This false sense of aggression, this false sense of belonging. Or park across the street at 12 o'clock at any school, high school, middle school, elementary, and listen to the sounds. You're going to hear pain. You're going to hear laughter. You're going to hear crying. They don't know it, but it's pain. All those kids talking about Will Smith and Chris Rock. Let me open up these phone lines again. Sorry about that. That's pain. And this ain't no bragging or nothing. I don't want to talk, but I haven't had a conversation with Lincoln and Kennedy about Chris Rock. Not even gonna mention it to them. Not even gonna mention it to them. Fuck them. We were in the Chick-fil-A line today. And the Lakers trainer pulled out. He was getting Chick-fil-A. And what's his name? Gary Vitti or something like that, whatever his name is. And I was like, oh, that's the Lincoln was playing his iPad. He was making music on his iPad, and he was playing the drums. And I was like, oh, that's the Lakers trainer. And my very next conversation to him was, your mother's a hero. Your mother is a hero. Because I had to correct myself, because I didn't want him to think that, because I just casually said, oh, that's the Lakers trainer. But I didn't want him to think that the Lakers is supersede. So I immediately had to check myself and say, I wasn't putting him on a pedestal, but I don't want him to think that being a Laker is greater than being a Hawthorne. Nah, that ain't happening. So I immediately changed the narrative. I said, your mama is a hero, man. She heals kids every day. That's what she does for a living. She's a superhero. I said, what's more important, making a basketball or saving a child's life? Dre's a pediatrician. Saving a child's life. Boom. I said, your mom is a superhero. Don't you ever, ever forget it. That's how important dads are. Because there's a 15-minute conversation, like a 2-minute conversation, and a 15-minute wait line at the Chick-fil-A. So I think that's him. Feel free to beam back in. I'm sorry, beam back in. And it's well, I'm just fucking up everywhere. Y'all don't know the number or nothing. So I think that's the realities of it. It's not that I put the Lakers on a pedestal. I didn't want him to think that the Lakers are a pedestal, because I just casually look to my left, I'm like, oh, that's Gary Vitti, because you see him on TV all the time, and I don't think nothing of him. But I know that I'm thinking out loud, and my son could possibly think, oh, that's amazing. He's a Laker guy. No, you're a Hawthorne, young man. You're a Hawthorne. You know? And when we train at the park, right, at the top of the hill in my neighborhood, every morning there's a celebrity. Every morning, whether they're a D-list celebrity, F-list celebrity, A-list celebrity, B-list, every morning there's a celebrity. And I always acknowledge them. Like, hey, how you doing, man? Congratulations on your thing. And I always, if the kids are with me, Lincoln and Kennedy sometimes are, I always acknowledge them. Always acknowledge. I'll tell you in a second. 559, what's up?
What's going on, Fred? Conan Yahoo.
Hey, what's up? You decided to call in and not beam in. What's up?
I didn't know how to do that.
Oh, okay. Well, you were there. You were there.
Yeah.
You were there.
Yeah, that's my bad, man.
Appreciate you, Andrew Charles.
Go
ahead, brother.
First time caller, right?
Welcome to the show.
Help me say your name.
There we go.
Yeah, help me say your name.
There we go. Conan Yahoo.
Kunan Yahoo. Kunan Yahoo. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So I mean, you definitely touching on a lot of subjects, and like I think it was a caller that called previous. It was saying that put a battery in his back to actually start going out there and do something. So in February, I had an opportunity to go speak to some African American middle school students, and it was a little nerve wracking, but I was like, I actually started out here making a difference besides just listening to YouTube videos, but they're definitely motivating. So they had a motivational speaker up there first, and he was talking about sports and how he took a middle school full of underprivileged kids and got them to go undefeated and get high GPAs. And I was like, oh, we've heard this story before. So, but when got the opportunity to talk to the youth, I asked a question, and I asked them. I said, if there was no such thing as sports, what would you do? And nobody raised their hand. And I said, well, what's going on? They said, well, nobody really asked us that question. They just geared them to basketball because they were tall. So I began to start telling them, I was like, just because you're tall, you don't have to play sports. Now, if that's something that you want to do, that's cool. But it's a whole lot of professions out there. And it's funny that Chris Rock is the one that got slapped because it was a joke he said in one of his specials about he said on his block, I believe he said he had Gary Sheffield, Mary J. Blige, or something on his block, but the next door to him was a dentist. He was like everybody else had to go to the top of their entertainment, be top, but his neighbor was a dentist. And I was like, it don't matter how much you make, it's what you do with that money. So I said, you can be a judge, you can be a lawyer. We got a whole bunch of basketball players and athletes, but we don't have a lot of dentists. We don't got lawyers. We don't got, we got entrepreneurs, real estate agents. Like it's a whole plethora of things that you can pick up a ball and play and be a part of their agenda and actually make a difference. So, you're talking about these athletes and the things and even this agenda tonight, talking about Will Smith and Chris Rock, because it's like they're distractions. There's basically a distraction to our people because it just takes away our energy and start focusing upon what they're doing instead of focus upon what we need to be doing. And the honest truth be told, I was listening to your YouTube when somebody put in the chat that, man, did you see Will Smith? Because I don't even watch the Oscars. That wouldn't even came to my mind to be thinking about what Will Smith and Chris Rock is doing.
I thought it was a joke. I thought it was a like a skit or something.
Yeah. I mean, like I told my family, I said, leave Hollywood to them folks. that's their stuff. So I got people I've talked to that go deep into the philosophical things of what Will Smith's going through and Chris Rock and it was just a setup. But then when I'm talking to them about Ethereum, Bitcoin, cryptocurrencies, DeFi, blockchain, that's too much for them. But it's easy for us to talk about, Will Smith getting slapped by, slapping Chris Rock and all that stuff like that. So, and you definitely hitting on some points, Fred. I've been listening to you quite a while, man, and you definitely just put into my mindset about ownership, and I'm learning about stocks, just learning a lot about things, man. And I would definitely give you credit for that. So,
thank you, dog.
And, I'm gonna go back to the chat, man. Have a good show.
Appreciate you. Appreciate you, man. I mess with you heavy, Fred. I appreciate that, man. Much respect from Philly. Peace, man. I love Philly. I spent a lot of time with Blue Blood down there in Philly. That was one of the last fights I covered, man. J-Rock versus Rosario. Had a great time in Philly. Hung out with Blue Blood. Got sick. Me and Sam Watson got sick than a motherfucker, man. God damn. And I had to give him a whole bag of lozenges. And I had a great time. Had a great time. And yeah, man, it's let's keep the main thing. We are a group of men in here, and there's some great women in here as well. And I want to speak to the men. We got to do our part. Protect your last name with intellect, spiritual capital, financial freedom, not just your fists. And if you don't have to fight, don't fight. What's up, North Pole? Don't get home, man. Get home. Be embarrassed in front of those 6 dudes. in front of those. I think I had COVID. I'll be honest with you. I thought I had COVID. Now that I look back at it, I believe I had COVID in January of 20. Um, um, when get home, man. It's only gonna be embarrassing those 6 guys, and those 6 guys gonna tell 20 or 30 other people, and it's gonna die off. You know, what I mean, our life on a day to day basis ain't public, y'all. And if someone hits you, file charges, and hopefully it happens at their job. Hopefully it happens at their at a place that's supposed to have security, and sue the hell out of them. For example, if you go to a fight and a fighter threatens you, sue the living hell out of that promotional company. Sue, press charges, and sue the hell out of them. Make a statement, get paid, teach them a lesson. White fighter, black fighter, Asian fighter, man, listen. Take care of what you need to take care of, man. All right. And don't go to jail over niggas going to jail for disrespect. Wow. You can get back at the man by not going to jail. Use your intellect. Use your intellect. For sure. I ain't lying. You gonna see him again. It's life. You gonna see him at Target. You gonna see him at Trader Joe's. You know what I mean? And you don't have to fight him, but he knows. And let him live with that pain. Because guess what? He lost you as a resource. And all your resources that come with you, he lost them all. Gone. It's like a relationship with a woman, right? You was a good man. She disrespected you. She cheated on you. She lied to you. Leave. And then she goes and have a baby with a dirtbag nigga. That's your saving grace. Great people can't be great parents. I mean, great people are great parents. You know what I mean? You can't be a terrible person and be a great parent, man. Like, I mean, you can. Don't get me wrong. Like, you can grow into it, but the percentages are with you. If you will steal a pencil from a 6-year-old, you will steal $100 from your neighbor. It's that simple. Stop pretending like these people are not who they tell you they are. What Maya Angelou say? I used to say all the time. Remember years ago? I haven't said it in a long time. When people show you who they are, believe them. This is why I don't go back. This is why I don't want to have relationships with fighters that don't like me. I'm not begging for a Jamel Charlo interview. I have no desire to reconcile with Kenny Porter. I don't give a fuck. Don't care. And I think all of us need to have that mindset. I ain't going, man, I'm done. I have no desire. I'm keeping it trill with y'all. Trill. I said trill. Shout out to Trill Boxing Talk, I guess. You know what I mean? Shout out to that what do you call that? Triple threat. They call it a triple threat. Shout out to them, man. Um um it's but it's important. Get home to your family, man. I used to say that a lot on my channel. I need to get back to saying it. Get home to your family. What's up, gangster nerd? Brand culture. What's up? What's popping, dog? Great show tonight, man. Great show. Y'all was going at it. Y'all was going at it. Motherfucker said jalapeno X. Uh, yeah, man. It's whew. Yeah, man. Leave that we got to get off these athletes bandwagons, man. They take us for granted anyway. They do. Have you seen a fighter? Have you seen a unknown? You about to call me a nigga? Oh, you about to call me a nigga. Listen. What's up?
Radio.
You live? You about to curse me out? Go ahead. Okay, curse me out. You don't feel like it? Oh. I guess I was just in the mood to fuck with him. You know, I forgot what I was about to say. But yeah, 1968 was a big year, right? The election. Was that Nixon's first? Or did he get no, he got LBJ got reelected, right? Or he get reelected in 60. He got elected in 64. Help me with that. Obviously MLK. I did something on 68, man. I done forgot everything on 68. Damn, I done forgot. 68. Anyhow, Muhammad Ali went to court 68, 67 to 70, I think that was. Anyways, I got to get back on my history because 1968 was a hell of a. Oh, the Olympics. The Olympics. Mexico City. I got it. It'll come to me. It'll come to me. RFK. Yep. RFK. Yep. That was in LA at the Ambassador Hotel. I don't know. I go by that hotel every once in a while. Nixon was elected because he went Vietnam. Nixon was elected. He's a graduate of Whittier College. Dre and I both graduated from Whittier College. Shout out to Dre. Shout out to Dre for typing all my papers. Her and all my shout out to Dre. I appreciate you typing out. Hey, I don't deserve my degree, y'all. If Whittier came back and said, I think I need that back, I would gladly give it back to her. Fuck that shit. Man, I didn't earn that shit, dog. I ain't even, or maybe I did. Maybe I did. Maybe I did earn it. You know what I mean? I just didn't do it the contemporary way. You know what I mean? So, no, I'm good, Picasso. I was just trying to think off the top of my head what 1968 was, but it's just it's a whole bunch of events. Yeah, Nixon was elected in 68. Yeah, during the Vietnam War. Exactly. Yeah, man, it was so much pain in 68 for black people. So much pain. And I think we still got remnants of the assassination of MLK. You know, we still doing We Shall, the Black Panthers. Yeah. Yeah, the Black Panthers. Boom. 68. Yeah. Yeah. And we still got remnants of We Shall Overcome in Our Blood. How the fuck are we singing We Shall Overcome and Martin Luther King didn't believe it? Media gonna let you believe that Martin Luther King believed in We Shall Overcome when he was assassinated, murdered. He didn't believe in it at that point. No, I didn't see that. I got to catch up on those interviews. Shout out to the Ness in the box. I'm about to start. So if y'all got an outlet, I need y'all to interview me on your Instagram page. If you got an Instagram page, I need you to interview me, okay, for the film. I don't care if you got 13 followers, 9 followers, whatever it is. I need to get to your audience. The Mac came out. Yeah, Gold. He just passed away. That's one of Sam Watson's good friends. Shout out to Sam Watts. He's getting a lot of shout outs on this show tonight. So after next week, I'm gonna start pumping up the film. 786. What's up?
What's going on, Fred?
Hey, how you feel?
Fred, I had a question, bro. It's kind of weird, but
okay. So,
no, it's more of a serious question.
okay. Oh shit.
how do you make your accountant's life a little bit easier?
How do you make your accounting life?
No, your accountant. So I'm guessing you obviously pay a big amount of taxes as well.
Uh-huh.
So I'm just asking, like, how do you make their life easier? Like with the bank statements and send them your 1099s. Just always a mission, bro, honestly. I'm 22, so like, bro, this shit's a mission every year.
What, do you use your credit card for everything?
I mean, bro, I do big numbers, honestly, bro. 22 for a 22-year-old, I do pretty big numbers. So like, it's kind of annoying, bro. It's a big amount of bank statements, a lot of charges.
So it's easy to do.
No, I know, but like, I mean, the shit's doing like 3 weeks.
Now you know what you called in for. I'm gonna give you what you called in for. Congratulations, dog. Now, congratulations on doing big numbers. Now, here's my challenge to you: create more jobs in 2022.
That's my favorite quote.
Create more jobs in 2022. I am gonna congratulate you because if you're doing big numbers, you have a paper trail, and I'm in the middle of a big deal, and it's a paper trail. So what you got to do is do a better job at filing. I mean, all you got to do is screenshot an email, screenshot and send it to a folder in your iPhone, screenshot, send it to a folder in your iPhone, screenshot. I mean, it's really that easy. You're just not organized. You're chasing pussy. You kind of cool.
No, I definitely don't chase pussy. I chase the bag.
Okay, you chase the bag, but it come with it. But you having fun doing something, and whatever it is, guns, traveling, women, or all the above. D motherfucker D. What movie is that?
I have no idea.
Okay, yeah, you're 22, so I wouldn't expect you to know. But anyways, Google it. It's one of the greatest of that time. One of the greatest films of that time. Next time you call in, tell me what movie that was, because I want you to watch it. It's an incredible film.
I don't want to disrespect you, bro. Hold up.
No, D motherfucker. No. Just Google that. D motherfucker, and it'll pop right up. Trust me. And but you called in to get congratulations, man. You're a young good. You want to brag a little bit. I'm with you. I'm with you. Like, I'm with you, man. Nah, you ain't listen.
No, bro, I'm literally doing it right now.
You're irresponsible. That's all. Say, I am irresponsible. I didn't.
No, I am responsible.
No, you're responsible. Yeah, you're responsible. Yes, but the point I'm making is, you didn't do what you needed to do throughout the year. So now you're stuck. Was it April? How many weeks you got? You got 15, 16 days. How many days you got left? You know what I mean? Yeah, whatever. Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you on it. You know what I mean? I'm with you. You know what I mean? What's up, S. Robinson? Appreciate you, Miss Roberson. Excuse me. Kurt Scobie, man. Kurt Scobie was his name. And but I'm gonna give you your flowers, man. I'm not mad at you. Don't you know? I should, since this is the box, I should sit next to Floyd and enjoy him brag. I never felt small when Floyd used to brag about all the shit he had and all the women, and give a fuck about that. I keep going. Next time you call in, I want to know how many jobs you created, because you're doing big bags. You're doing big numbers. I want you to do big job creations. It could be another gardener. It could be someone to come in and do your filing. What's up?
I mean, I do create. I honestly do say I create, because you always say you're like create jobs. You always say like, how many jobs do you create a day? And I thought about it. I'm like, pay people to do this, pay people to do that. I'm like,
that's creating jobs. That's creating jobs.
Yeah, that's why I was like, when you said that, like, I don't remember, it was like a month ago or maybe like 2 weeks ago. You were like, how many jobs you create a day? I was like,
yeah.
Thought about it.
How many jobs? Yeah.
Jobs actually create a day.
Yeah. I mean jobs, because people just be talking on the internet, man, and they be challenging me. So I throw it back in their face. Sometimes I make videos because I just be wanting to challenge people and just attack their masculinity, and then they get mad and attack me, and I just laugh in the comments. But yeah, but for real, I salute you, man. 22. I didn't make real money meaning
I mean, what's real money to you?
Oh, right now?
Real money
right now?
Ridiculous.
Oh man, it's
real money's like, to me, real money's like 100 million.
100 million? Oh man,
that can
shit.
feel real, like real money.
Whew.
I mean, I don't make anywhere.
I
near
think my
that, but I'm just
grandkids
saying,
are gonna be worth 100 million.
that's like big. That's not
I
even like even 100 million.
my
Isn't even
great
that much.
grandkids. I think my great grandkids will be worth $100 million. Because I think I'm gonna die easily 20, 30 million. Easily. But I think that I better have a community. I better have a name on my building. I better have legacy. I better have inspired 100,000 men. If I have that much money and that much power and that much influence, if I don't share it with the world, I'm a piece of shit. If I don't do what I'm challenging you to do, I'm a piece of shit. So at the end of the day, you can have $100 million and buy Birkin bags all day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You're not-
So I genuinely believe that I'm gonna give you your flowers, and I'm you can do your money phones like the fighters do, like the rich rappers do. You know, you can do all that shit. You know, that's cool. But create jobs though. Create jobs.
You know, talk about. Can I ask about another thing as well?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, you had a good interview. Well, I was on a flight when you were watching when you had the Bob Aaron interview.
Oh, thank you. Oh, where were you coming back from?
From the game. You guys were talking about the game.
The game?
786 air code 305 Miami.
What game? Was in Miami?
The Hurricanes game against Kansas.
Oh, you went to the game.
Yeah, I was like, it was kind of sad. It was like one day thing. It was
No, that's dope. That's dope. Where was that game at?
in Chicago. It was cold as shit.
Oh, that's dope, man. You went. I used to do stuff like that, man. I used to just hop on the plane and go. My sister worked for one of these airlines. I forgot which one. I think it was Continental, and I used to fly for free because I was her companion. You know what I mean? And I had a great time. I went to I went to a Duke game at Cameron Indoor. So I did a lot of that. And keep on doing it, man. You're young, and it's gonna slow down one day. But the most beautiful thing is when the cash on hand is slowing down, it don't matter because you done made so many investments, and now you got the intellect to be your own compound interest. You know what I mean?
Okay, and then one more thing.
Yes, please.
So I don't know about Haney.
Yes.
I mean, you said he took the wrong deal. I feel like he took the only deal, but like you've been preaching about independence and stuff, but like, bro, it's just so hard to be independent out here in boxing.
It's challenging.
Like, I mean, I don't know if he has the bread because, like, bro, I don't know how much money these people make. So, like, I'm guessing he has 10 million. I mean, is that enough to be independent?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. $10 million? And you got 2 million, and you got 2 million.
Spend a shitload of money on like some charges. I mean, his watches hold value and stuff, but he always spends money on some retarded ass shit.
He's not wise financially. And I see him going down. He's getting a lot of tattoos and a lot of jewelry, spending a lot of money on jewelry. So I think he's fallen into that hip hop culture thing. I've never seen him brag about buying a building. I've never seen him brag about
people. They got fake ass chains and fake ass watches.
Well, I don't know. I don't care. Maybe his jeweler is paying him to advertise. I don't know. But I've never seen him advertise about owning an asset. I've only seen him brag about, and I don't want to make this just about Devin Haney. Many of these fighters brag about, most of depreciating assets. And I think that it's that important that we start bragging about generational wealth. And he's gonna come around to it. He'll wake up, but I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't spend $1 million on jewelry because I yelled at Tank for that shit.
Pray to God it's fake. I hope he's doing the smart thing and just pretending like it's real, like the real people with money. Bro, the real people, they got fake ass watches, fake chains.
Right.
Everybody just thinks they think they're real because they got the bread.
Right.
But he's got fake. I know that shit's fake.
Facts.
All right, brother. I'm gonna let you go. Have a good night.
Right.
And also, thank you. I also love that I wish your shows were longer But like the people on the East Coast, it's a little bit better. But like the shows are obviously better when they're longer.
Oh,
All right,
thank you.
brother.
Appreciate you. Appreciate you, dog. Thank you, man. Congratulations too. All right, man. Hey, see, I was 22 before, but I was 22 and broke. So I knew what he was calling in for, man. He want to be, you want to stun a little bit, as you should, man. 22 big bags, man. Live your best life, man, and keep on creating jobs. Yeah, man. I remember Tank went on what's Barack's fiance name? Kate Abdo. And he went on the show. Shout out to Ak and Barack, man. Great brothers. He went on the show and she said, "So what is all that drip for? I mean, how much is that drip?" It's a like 1.8. I said 1.8. 1.8. 1.8. My jaw. I haven't said a New York accent in a long. I don't know where that came from. My jaw dropped to the floor. He said $1.8 million on jewelry. I couldn't believe it. And so you know, man, what you want to do, man? You want to curse me out? What you want to do? Okay, so that's fine. So the point I want to make is, the same thing I'm saying to Devin Haney is the same conversation I had with DeMar DeRozan, who's an MVP candidate in the NBA. I don't let nobody, Taj Gibson, Brandon Jennings, all of them will tell you, Fred used to be in a grill. There's so many more I could think of. Paul George, so many more I could think of from that era that I had grabs on. I stayed on them. And now that I have in boxing, I stay on them. Like, where's your apartment building? Don't you know, Tank, $1.8 million? You know what that is to the bank? You know what? You know how you can, oh my gosh. If the bank only asks you to put 10% down on $1 million house, right? 10%, 1.8, 100% of 1.8 is $10.8 million. So that means you can go to the bank and get $10.8 million of credit. And you probably can get more because if you show a history of how much you're getting and how much you're fighting, the bank is gonna be like, oh, we'll lend you $20 million because you're gonna fight in 6 months or 5 months and you make $5 million a fight. We'll give you, oh yeah. And they want you to default so they can fucking just ransack your ass, you know. But it's that important, man. It's that important, man. So I encourage everybody, man, create assets, man. Yeah, and you're right, Picasso. Everyone wants a piece of jewelry, and you know, I have jewelry. I don't even wear it though. The shit gets annoying after a while. When you take your watch off, your wrist feels so free. Oh man. You know, you get tired of your watch hitting your bone right here. Can y'all see? Y'all know this bone right here? You get tired of that shit, man. You know, you want to be free. You know, it's like a girl when she take her motherfucking bra off. That's what it feels like when you take your watch off. You're like, oh, yeah, man. You know, it should be heavy. So no, I don't have that diamonds like they got, man. They got motherfucking big ass diamonds on their fucking one. But yeah, man, I 410, what's up?
Hey, what's up, Fred?
Hey.
Look, I'm gonna give you my testimony real quick.
All right, what you got?
Back in 1995, my youngest daughter was beat up. My baby mama boyfriend was beating my beat my baby mama up and put his hands on my daughter. And my daughter ended up in a coma.
Oh my God.
So I'm outside in the street. Her brother come and holler at me, tell me my daughter's in the hospital.
Oh.
So I hop in my car, I break ass to the hospital she's at. I get up to the hospital, they like, nah, they transferred her to Johns Hopkins. So I'm praying the whole time I'm driving 100 miles an hour. Crazy part about it is the paramedic who showed up on the scene was my cousin's wife.
Uh-huh.
She took my daughter to Johns Hopkins instead of taking her to this little raggedy ass hospital.
Uh-huh.
The doctor that seen her was Ben Carson, the neurologist. All right. I said, if that ain't God's work, okay, cool. So I stopped selling drugs, stopped playing in the streets, the whole 9 yards. I said, man, I got to settle down. Wow. So my daughter came out all right. She was in the hospital for like 6 months. I seen dude, I ain't never put my hands on him. I was like, all right, I'm going to let karma get you. You feel me? That's how it works. I'm going to let karma get you because my daughter needs me. So, you know, I went ahead, got custody of my daughter. Wow. And all that good stuff. She done graduated college.
Mm.
She got a master's degree from LSU. She doing her thing, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, I don't know, man. It's just like these, I don't know. It's just like today's people, they just like everybody got laid. Everybody want to be a gangster.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Being gangster, me sitting around buying my kids cars. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Paying off their
preach, man.
Paying off their college loans and stuff like that. You know what I mean? And I'm doing it on a small scale. You know what I mean? I got some money chucked away.
Small scale, man. You doing it big. That's big. What?
Listen,
better act
I got friends. Listen, I got friends of mine who are billionaires. You know what this man told me? He was like, yo, you know why I bought this jet? I'm like, nah. He was like, because even though this jet cost me $30 million, it gives me more time with my family. You know what I'm saying? And when you put it like that, it's like that. I mean, most people, you know, the cars are all right. But when you get in the jets, you can fly your family here, go there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you on a whole nother level.
Right.
So I mean, you know, especially with boys. I mean, everybody thinks it's cool to be a gangster to carry a gun, and nah, this ain't. I mean, I remember when I was out in the streets, Tank came up to me when he was probably about 8 and 9.
Tank Davis?
Right? Yeah, okay. 8 and 9. Mm-hmm. They was trying to get money for a national tournament. And I said, all right, which one of y'all the best boxer? Everybody in this little crowd was like, him. I was like, what's your punch? He was like, man, I got a mean overhand right. All right, I gave a little dude $50. You feel me? Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna tell you who was with him. It was Calvin Ford's son was with him. And later that year, Calvin Ford's son, I think he got killed. The street violence. These dudes out here, man, I remember seeing Tank because he used to live around the corner from my cousin's house. It's one of them blocks where it's one house and it's 3 more abandoned houses, another house and 3 more abandoned houses, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's just messed up. And as far as Jada, I knew her and Tupac when they was younger. Cause Tupac's mom lived in the same housing project as this chick I was dating. So I see him all the time. Jada come from money, but I just think that man. I'm like Chris Rock. I'm gonna let karma take care of it. Karma got us way to figuring stuff out and make the universe set right. But it is what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, it's just bad. I mean, in entertainment industry, you don't get no safer than Will Smith and Chris Rock. They're the nice black guys, you know what I'm saying? That's the normal black guy. Oh, that's Will Smith. Oh, that's Chris Rock. Oh, they're good people. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Now, Will gonna be known as a thug. And if I'm Chris, because every time you're gonna type Chris Rock's name, man, you're gonna see that video of Will Smith smacking.
Right.
Ain't nothing worse than a man getting pimp smacked by another man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Only thing worse he could have did is came up and spit in his face.
Right.
And then smacked him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It was totally uncalled for. But yeah, you know, karma's gonna get well. He just mad because his wife's steady cheating on him. That's all that is.
Right.
He married one he should have just let go. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
He should have just hit it and let it go. But hey, it is what it is. That's all I wanted to say.
Man, thank you. That's a powerful. Let me get Jason in here, and then I'll get Champion. Then I get you, Champ. Hey, Jason, what's up?
Yeah, what up, Fred?
What you got?
Shit, I'm cooling, but I was telling y'all a couple days ago how shit was staged. Do you remember that?
Yeah. And I remember for real.
Yeah, like I tell people all the time, like I follow Malcolm X, and that's why I thought he was an agent, but I still love him because he always taught the right thing in life. So if you preaching all the good message, I don't care who planted you there. I'm a listen to that message. The same way with you. I don't care if Top Rank sent you. You still preach the right thing in life. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm gonna follow that. I just feel that the shit be right in front of our face, like the Will Smith situation. What black man gonna let you slap them in the face? I don't care how much of a punk you are. A black man not gonna. They first instinct is to hit back. So that shit shows you that shit was staged, regardless. But I just wanted to say that's yesterday. That was the situation yesterday with Will Smith?
Sunday,
yeah. That shows you how behind the black race is, because that's all the black race talked about was Will Smith and Chris Rock.
Mm-hmm.
You see that? You seen that on Sunday through Tuesday. We still talking about Will Smith and Chris Rock. That's bad, man. And that's all I had to say, Fred, man. I just wanted to show that. I've been saying that all this shit was staged, man. If wrestling showed you that shit was staged when we was kids, then why you think the other sports not staged? It tells you that it's entertainment.
Right.
They give you the answers right in front of your face. Ain't like they trying to hide it.
Right.
That's why the wealthy is the wealthy, the middle class is the middle class, and the poor is the poor. The wealthy already see this shit, man.
Yep.
Well, all right, y'all. That's all
I appreciate you. I appreciate you, dog. All right, I'm gonna let me get here for a second. Let me share this. Hey, Ben Israel, it's gonna be a minute, man. So you probably might not want to be, man. You're like 15 because I got to bring Champion Heart on. All right, so we got to do cooking with the chef. So we're not gonna get to you today. Champion Heart gonna be the last one. I just want to. You guys remember this video that went viral?
We grew up in.
Wait, let me.
Like this is documented. You know, I got a TED talk. I forgave my brother's killer, and I'm saying it to say this: nigga that killed my brother. My brother died in my grandma's arms in the fucking house that we grew up in. He shot my brother. He ran to the house. He died in Nanny's arms when she opened the door. So I'm telling you this some real shit, man. If I ain't let that shit go, I won't be right here today. I won't be here. My niece and my nephews, me and Gil won't be doing this. Y'all won't know me. I won't be able to get you on this game. But I had to leave. I had to let that shit go. When I let that shit go, nigga, I started to grow. Like, this is documented. You know, I got a TED talk. I forgave my brother's killer. And I'm saying it to say that nigga that killed my brother. My brother died in my grandma's arms. In that fucking house that we grew up in. He shot my brother. He ran to the house. He died in Nanny's arms when she opened the door. So I'm telling you this some real shit, man. If I ain't let that shit go, I won't be right here today. I won't be here. My niece and my nephews, me and Gil won't be doing this. Y'all won't know me. I won't be able to get you on this game. But I had to leave. I had to let that shit go. When I let that shit go, nigga, I started to grow. Like, this is documented. You know, I got a TED talk. I forgave my brother's killer. And I'm saying it to say this. Nigga that killed my brother. My brother died.
Hey, Dion, it's going to be a minute because we about to do Cooking with the Chef. So I'm going to kick you out. And it's probably going to be it. So you late, man. You too late, man. We got to do Cooking with the Chef, man. What's up, champ? How you feeling, dog?
What's going on, brother?
Hey.
Man, that video you was playing, what's that from?
That's $1 million worth of game. I posted that twice in my story. It was that powerful. It is the only thing I've ever posted twice because that's the maturity we got to have, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That emotional maturity. Man, he forgave his brother's killer, and we praising Will Smith for this dumb shit. Whether it was real or whether it was fake, man. Like, let that shit go, man. Let it go. His brother died in his grandma's arms, man.
Wow. Yeah, that's heavy.
Man. I'm gonna repost stories, man. I'm gonna repost that tonight.
Yeah, that is heavy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. Yeah, again, yeah, you're right. Whether that's real or fake, that's true. It looked real to me, but it could be fake. It's real easy to condition the minds with propaganda.
Right.
You know. Right. Okay. Yeah. On this is a good meal I did, but the preparation on it was wrong. So you're gonna see a sequence. I had to we edited it so that the preparation sequence would be in order, but I actually prepared it out of order. So
okay.
Yeah.
Are we ready?
Yeah.
Are we ready? I mean, he didn't.
Most definitely.
I love you, champ, dog. I love you, champ.
Coming back for another episode of Cooking with the Champ. And today we're going to do something real special. This is something that you may want to do for your lady, do something real special. It's a little costly, but you can do it. We're going to do the lobster tail with garlic butter. We're going to do also a baked potato and mushrooms, sauteed mushrooms over colossal shrimp. All right, and steamed broccoli. So we'll be back to show you how to do that. Because your baked potato actually takes longer than anything else, you actually want to put that on first. I didn't do that tonight, but that's what you want to do. Okay, so we're going to be handling hot potatoes. So I'm going to go ahead and change your boiling hot water, change it out for cold water so you can handle these potatoes. Okay, now once you poke your holes in here, you want to go ahead and make sure you saturate this with, I use avocado oil, but you can use other oils, and I saturate it pretty good. Okay. Then I want to go ahead and with the oil, with the potato in the oil like that, you wrap it up. That oil is going to keep that potato from drying out. and have it cooked. Now, another thing is that when you put it in the oven, if you have a pan that's vented, that'd be good to, and you see this pan here, this is actually a pizza pan, so it's vented, so it's going to work really great for your potatoes. Okay, and once we get the other one done, we'll put that in the oven. Okay, all right, so you want your lobster tail, your fresh lobster tail. What you want to do is you want to cut your shell down to your tail so that you can dislodge the lobster itself. Okay, so come up here and
That's a kitchen knife. It actually has ridges in it.
Right down the middle. And as you dislodge it, pulling it up from the shell, which you're gonna lay it right back down on the shell. So you don't want to completely rip it out. You want to leave it attached to the tail. Okay. And once you dislodge it like that, then you just lay it there. All right. And then you're gonna go ahead and season it. Okay. Once you got it, want to give it a little bit of just a little bit of seasoning salt there. You want your Cavender's all-purpose seasoning. All right. And then a little bit of paprika. All right. A little bit of Worcestershire. All right. What you also want to do, this is ready, you want to go ahead and wash your broccoli off and put that in your steamer. All right, that's ready to go. Here we have raw shrimp. Okay, these, now you can buy these already cooked. I prefer sometimes to buy mine raw. That way I can prepare them myself. And when they're like this, I mean, you have to take you have to separate them from the shell because it still has the legs and everything on it. So you want to separate them from the shell. So we're going to drop these in hot water and season these up. You want to put anywhere from a stick to half a stick. Okay, of butter. All right. Then you're gonna use your Old Bay seafood seasoning. A bit of seasoning salt. Okay, parsley. Now you can get fresh parsley and use that. Chop it up. Put that in there. All right, and your garlic powder. Okay, now you can also use dice up fresh garlic cloves. You can do that. All right. My thing is ultimate flavoring, so you definitely want to put that citrus, that lemon juice. You want to put that in there so you can get that flavoring of the citrus. That's going to really, really give you a lot of good flavoring. All right. And this is going to be your. Going to put this over your lobster tail. So let's go ahead and get our shrimp. Sorry, not our shrimp. Our mushrooms for our shrimp. Let's go ahead and get those ready. Want to put the Worcestershire sauce in there. All right, about I would say what, tablespoon butter. Okay, a little bit of avocado oil. You can buy your fresh mushrooms, and like I said, they come, pretty good size, but they're gonna cook down. So you're gonna get a little bit of shrinkage. All right. Okay. Let's come over here and check on our broccoli. We should be good on this. Yeah, that's tender. All right. So we've got our lobster tail ready to go. Our oven has already been preheated to 350. And we're going to go ahead and put these in. These don't take no more than about 8 to 12 minutes to cook.
It depends on your ovens. Sometimes you have to leave them in a little bit longer.
All right. We've got our also shrimp. Quick. A bit of butter. Okay. I'm going to Worcestershire sauce. Just to give us a little flavoring. And all-purpose grease seasoning. All right. Now, these are going to be your dipping cups for your lobster tail. And if you're ever at Red Lobster, you can borrow these. They won't miss them. All right. All right. See how well your lobster tail's cooked, and you notice that the shells got that pink tint. That's what you want. All right. All right. Okay, and there we go. We got the lobster tail with the broccoli, potato, sour cream, the colossal shrimp smothered in the sauteed mushrooms. All right, let's go for the taste test. All right, how you like it? It's good. It's good. Now this actually goes well with a.
Is that a date?
Wine. Keep that in mind when you prepare.
Nah, when the
All right,
just came
so that's it for this week of Chicken with the Champ, and I'll see you next week.
Oh, yeah, appreciate it, dog. Who was that?
Right.
Who was that?
Oh, that's a friend of the family. She came through while we were filming, so I just had her.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, just had her do the taste test.
Friend of the family.
Yeah.
hey, I've never cooked lobster before, ever. I've never eaten a shellfish in my life.
Really?
I've never made it. Yeah, and so I'm very interested in that. I was very interested in learning how to learn how to do that for sure. Thank you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, thank you for coming back. Appreciate
Most
that.
definitely. This was one thing. Now you were saying that herbal tea that I drink.
Yeah, please.
Okay. All right. I mean that's not really, that's not really cooked. I don't really cook that. That's just something that I do to, keep the immune system up and stay healthy.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's made with the ginger root and all that. So I'll put a video together to show how that's done.
Yeah, that'll be dope. That'd be dope. Hey, you really teaching people how to cook, man, for real.
Yeah, man.
You totally measure butter like your grandmother too.
Oh yeah, I miss her, man. Well, yep, and that's how she would do it too, man. Yep, that's exactly how she would do it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep, that's exactly how she would do it. Kyle, what's going on, brother?
What's going on? What's going on, man?
All right. You good?
I mean, you know me, man. I'm
All
always
right.
be good.
All right. That's what's up. Yeah, man.
You driving tonight, huh?
No, man, I'm in my truck, man. My internet is acting crazy in the house, man. So
thank you for the dedication. That's love.
I had to come out so I could get connection, man. I don't know what's going on with my internet. I don't know if it's my router or what. You know.
You got Xfinity?
No, I got Spectrum. I don't know if Spectrum is in the West Coast. You guys got Spectrum out there?
We got Xfinity.
Oh, okay.
Same thing. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Something like that. Yeah, I'm trying to fix this video, but yeah, I really enjoy it because I've never made lobster tails in my life.
Really?
No, I mean I know how to make shrimp because they're so fast and so easy.
Right. Yeah, that's something, man. You can put together, for your wife, man. Make a white. It goes real good with a white wine. Chill a couple of wine glasses, man, and put that meal together. She'll love you. Trust me.
March 20. Yeah. That's
yeah.
I was sitting there like, okay, lobster tails. Okay. They're
not
expensive, but they're easy to make. You know what I mean?
Right.
Relatively easy. You still got to add all those ingredients. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
The preparation. Yeah.
The preparation. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's what's up.
Yeah, that shit was fly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you for making a comeback because Kyle was about to jump on you.
Right. Now, what I'm gonna do, man, because my schedule's gonna change, so I'm gonna have to start like filming like 3 or 4 episodes in a row.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna have to start doing it like that, because my schedule's getting ready to change, so it's gonna kind of interfere with that. So, but as I get them done, I'll shoot them to you.
Or you got to do, hey, man, you got to do 2 a day. And save them then.
And 2 a day, right, yeah.
Just in case shit come up, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'm also start doing like little quick, snack food stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do a little quick stuff like that so that you can do little quick snack foods, different stuff. I'm considering breakfast stuff, but
do whatever you want. You ain't got no rules.
Yeah, I know.
They said cooking with the champ. They said cooking dinner with the champ.
Right, that's true. So I may do some breakfast episodes. That's gonna be cool because I do a real good omelet, man.
Hey, all these niggas should know how to scramble some goddamn eggs, but.
Well, no, I mean, yeah, right. But an omelet, it's flipping that omelet and getting that omelet right. Some people don't know how to do that. It's a trick to it.
Yeah, that would be cool. Teach people how to.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a trick to it. Yeah. Yeah.
No, that'll be dope. Even pancakes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? No,
I don't think I happen though, Fred, with the pancakes, man.
No, I can do pancakes, man. I do have one of my dishes that I do have a problem with is lasagna, man. I can't get my texture. It's either too dry or too soupy. And lasagna is it's expensive to be fucking up. You know what I'm saying? It's too so I've only done it twice and I stopped fucking with it because that lasagna is expensive.
Oh
man.
yeah, somebody asked, "Can you make lasagna?" Yeah, that was Picasso.
Yeah,
holla at my wife, man.
Yeah.
She get busy with the lasagna, dog.
Yeah.
You gotta do it. You gotta do it at least 3 times, man, before you quit.
Man, shit.
Hey, the 3rd time might be the charm, though. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Okay.
That's $40. It costs $40 to make lasagna.
Yeah, man, lasagna expensive shit. I was like, man, I can't do this again.
That ain't no joke.
Yeah. If it comes out soupy, dog, just throw it in the trash.
Right.
Don't even play yourself, man.
Yeah. See, and then those noodles are expensive. You got to layer them with the cheeses. Oh shit. For real. Yeah.
I'm about to post your video right now.
Okay, cool. Good looking out, man. Most definitely.
No,
Yeah.
We may get your boy on tomorrow from your city, Donald Curry. Hopefully.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, we might get him on. He just DM'd me, so
Oh, okay.
Hopefully.
Yeah. Donald Curry, man, was a bad boy, man.
Cobra, right? He was the Cobra.
Yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, he was a bad boy. Yeah, that's gonna be a fire interview, man.
Yeah, hopefully he comes on, man. That'll be great.
So hopefully he comes on. Most definitely.
Yeah, these old people, man, you don't know what they're gonna do. You know what I
mean? Yeah, man. Yeah, that's gonna be fire if he come on. Hopefully he does, man.
Facts. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see about that. He just left me a message, so we'll see.
Okay.
Those. Yeah, it'll be great to have him. I've never interviewed him, spoken to him, but I used to watch him on free TV all the time. Was it Channel 4, Channel 2, CBS, NBC?
CBS, CBS Sports,
yeah.
Back in the day. You know what, man? That's how I got most of my fights on VHS was off of CBS Sports. Yeah, and so I've been transferring a lot of them down to DVDs, man. But I still got a bunch of tapes I need to get transferred down to DVDs. So I got a lot of old fights.
Right.
And I got them off of because you have to sit there and cut the commercials out and shit.
Big fact. And then if you didn't push the button to make it a 6-hour tape, you used to be mad at them.
Right.
Oh, damn, man.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, that's 22 years called
man. Hey, listen, I don't miss them days, man. Had to rewind along.
Right.
Dub tapes and shit. Remember how you had the dub the tape?
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Hey,
VCRs.
Don't record of your pop's tape.
Oh man.
Woo! Hey,
dude.
Listen,
man.
You record of your grandma's soaps?
I did. My grandmother, man, she had a performance at the Temptations when they were on like one of those music award shows, and I recorded over it. Man, you'd have thought I went in her purse and took some money the way she was acting when I recorded over the Temptations.
I can't imagine that. What? Oh man, I can't imagine that reaction, dog. Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah, man. That was grandma's gold, man. She's retired.
Yeah.
She was in the post office for 35 years.
Yeah.
Man.
The only thing that saved me was my cousin also had he recorded it, so I was able to copy it and get it back to her, man, because she was losing her mind, man.
Right. Man. Listen, if you didn't watch the tape before, you just started recording some shit.
Yeah, you know how it was stacked on next to the TV. I just grabbed it and it wasn't labeled, and I popped it in.
Damn.
And then one night she wanted to watch it, and I'm making excuses. I don't know where it is, Granny. She was like, "It was right by the TV. Who took that tape?" But I was like, "Oh shit!"
What did you record on it?
A fight.
Yeah, I was recording on it because I was doing a whole lot of that shit. It was like The Simpsons,
right?
New York Undercover, Martin,
like
that. Yeah, that was I used to record in games, and then I used to like, and then you could schedule it, right? And you used to pray it worked because you had to go to church or something. You used to pray like, "Please God, I hope it's recording. Please God, I hope it didn't run out of tape."
Right.
Oh,
man, it's crazy, man, how technology has changed.
Now you can record shit from the house now. You ain't got to do shit.
Yeah, right.
It's gonna be on YouTube. You ain't even
got to record it. Yeah, it's gonna be on the DVR, you know. Yeah.
It's so hard to record a game and not like. I still like one of my OGs, right? That I used to work with at Job Corps. He recorded everything, so he would hate for you to tell him what the score was.
Yeah,
I'm like, bro, you gotta like, dog, it's gonna be hard. Every time we talk about Hey, I'm recording that. I'm recording
I'm
that.
recording that, right?
You can get your phone and know who in the game, brother.
Right. Right.
Man.
Times, man. Great times, man. Great times.
Yeah.
So next Tuesday we on? Next Tuesday?
Yeah. I'm I know Birdman had I'm trying to remember what Birdman had requested. I want to say it was stuffed bell peppers. I'm gonna have to go back and check.
Those are fun. My sister.
Yeah, I think that's what he requested. So so I'm gonna do that for him.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you can put anything in them.
Right. Yeah. So I try and because I don't eat pork. Eat very little beef. That's why I use a lot of ground turkey with with stuff.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm actually trying to wean myself, man. My daughter, she's trying to get me to be a vegetarian, not vegan, vegetarian.
Oh shit.
Yeah, man. So she want me to do it for 2 years. So I'm trying to wean myself.
That's
Yeah,
her.
what's
That's her
up.
way of saying, "Dad, I need you here longer." That's basically.
Yeah, that's what that is.
Yeah, for sure.
Yep.
And that's man.
Yeah, that's exactly what that is. So salute to her, man. Yeah. So it's all good.
Yeah. I'll tell you what I did with my mom. I got her a food service, and she called me like 6 months later. I don't think I need it. All right, cool. Like I you know what I mean?
Why she say that?
It's the same food. No
Oh,
flavor.
it's the same food.
No
Yeah.
flavor. I got it through like supposed to be healthy. Was it 3 meals a day? 3 meals a day, and
Right.
So they gonna be stubborn and let them be stubborn and
yeah.
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 So So it is what
Yeah.
it is.
That once they what's that statement? Once an adult, twice a child.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a real statement. That's a real statement.
It is.
Better believe it.
Oh, it is.
Better believe it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man. You're right. True words spoken. Kyle I don't know. You want to know why Kyle beamed in? What
I'm just listening, man. I can't listen to the old niggas talk.
Man, I'm gonna jump out of here, man.
I appreciate you, dog.
Hey, the old niggas with beards.
Yeah.
All right, salute to you, brothers, man. I'm gonna get with y'all, man.
Appreciate you.
All right, champ, I'll see you later on tonight, right?
All right, yeah, for a little bit, man. A little bit. I gotta get up in a few hours, man. So I'll jump on for a little bit.
Thank you, dog.
All right, now. All right, I get with y'all. Later.
Hey, Kyle. Hey, we need more oxtails. I've never made oxtails neither. That'll be cool.
My wife she go crazy with the oxtails.
Oh, really?
Hey. You eat them?
Yeah, I eat oxtails. Yeah, I eat oxtails.
Oh, you eat ass, but you don't want your shit to touch. It's motherfucking crazy.
You eat. You eat shrimp, nigga. Those are roaches of the sea, nigga.
I don't complain about my food touching, dog.
Hey, it don't matter. Everything we eat is disgusting, dog.
Hey,
you're literally eating something that was alive a week ago.
Hey, I ain't tripping. Listen.
Yeah.
I eat ass. So, nigga,
I'm done, Kyle. That's great to hear. That's great to hear.
I'm just saying, dog. Just saying.
Do you, Kyle? Do you?
Hey, listen, man.
From the rooter to the tutor.
Come on, man. No question about it.
I ain't mad at you. Man. You know what I mean? Hey, our goal is to get to 10. You know what I mean?
Man, listen.
You was 9-1. You know what I mean?
It's a sport, man.
It's a sport.
It's a sport.
It is a sport.
I'm out here like what they say on the Pokemon. I'm trying to be the very best. You know what I'm saying?
Anyways, we got our last V-man, man. Yeah, what's up?
What's good, Fred? I'd like to thank you for having me in the most exclusive barbershop.
Okay.
Kyle, you in rehab, motherfucker?
Huh?
Kyle
What?
in rehab, Fred. Stay out of this, Fred. I'm just talking to Kyle for a minute. Thank you for letting me on. You can throw me out. Kyle, you in rehab? I told you need to go to rehab. But anyway, Fred, I want to let you know, bro, you've been influencing me, bro. You've been influencing a lot of brothers. But I'm not hearing what I'm hearing. I'm not liking what I'm hearing, my G.
Okay.
They saying you a sellout, bro.
I am a
Kyle on
sellout.
coke. They said Kyle on coke and you a sellout. What's going on, Fred?
All is true.
All is true. I ain't
Yeah.
Oh
believing
yeah,
that
man.
shit. Man, Kyle with the bullshit, Fred. I believe you. But I'm
Yeah.
not
man, I
fucking with
snort all the
Kyle,
coke
Fred.
you can
I
find.
believe it out your mouth,
Kyle
Fred.
ain't going nowhere. So what you
Man,
gonna do?
Kyle,
You gotta
Kyle
find a
need to
new
go to
challenge.
rehab.
You
Tell
gotta
your boy
find a
to go
new
to
challenge.
rehab, Fred. He know who this is. Ask him who this is. He know me.
You know where I'm at. You know where I'm
Man,
at.
you
Everybody know where
and
I'm at.
Hey, Fred. I want you to go pull up on Reggie. I love you, Fred, but Reggie been talking shit, bro.
I don't care.
I know you don't care, Fred. This is why I've been listening to you, Fred. You've been showing me how to stay off the streets, bro. I want to thank you. I want to thank a lot of people that.
And you should apologize to Kyle because you coming in here with
Man, look,
speculation
Kyle,
and no facts.
you know what? This your show, Fred. When I pull up on Kyle, you know what he do? He need to tell him when I pull up on him, tell me to apologize when I pull up on his
Well, he
ass.
has every right. It's his show, so I'm not telling the man
That's
how to
what
run
I'm
his
saying.
house.
This your show. If you think I'm wrong, you throw me out. I tell Kyle to go to rehab. That's what you need to tell him, because he on coke. He right here in these hospitals on these Percocets and on these Xanny bars, Fred. And
Okay,
you
well,
telling us to save our money and invest, and Kyle telling us to get high. Who the fuck I'm gonna believe, Fred?
And his daughter here, man. We ain't about to talk about that. Any
daughter here, his daughter here, I'm falling back, Fred.
All right,
But shout out, Fred. I want to thank you again, though. But I'm not like what I'm hearing in the streets, though, my G.
Well, I am. I'm a coon. I'm a sellout.
No, Fred.
I am.
Don't
I'm
do
all
that,
the
Fred.
above.
Fred,
all the
no,
above.
Freddie. What we not gonna do is you not finna do yourself like that. You gonna defend yourself at all times, bro.
No, I don't
Come
have
on,
to.
man.
I don't
you
have
gonna pick Kyle on coke.
No, he ain't, man. Cut it out.
No, Fred. I'm gonna pull up on the boxing section. You got two.
You can pull up wherever you want, nigga. My skin too fucking
I'm gonna pull up on the boxing section, and I'm gonna pull up on. I'm gonna wait if you gonna pull up on Reggie. I'm waiting on you over there, Reggie. I'm gonna pull up on Kyle. Fred, you got my word. I'm gonna pull up on Kyle.
The
And
link
I'm
gonna
waiting
be in
on
the
you
chat.
over there,
You
Reggie.
ugly bastard. Hey,
I'm waiting.
Now I let you sign a
I
little
love
bit
you.
now.
You better not put me in the back room.
Listen,
Fred,
the
you
link gonna
better
be in the
not put
chat.
me in the back room. Tell him you better not put me in the back room, Fred.
Hey, I'm about to kick your ass off, man.
I know. I'll take that, Fred. With you, I'll take that.
Man,
But
he
tell
last
Kyle,
word,
when
man.
I pull up, I'm going to make it real brief because I said 2 minutes and I gave you my word. But shout out to Devin Haney. Let me keep it boxing right now for real talk. Shout out to Devin Haney for taking this fight, though, Fred. For going over there to the UK. And shout out to George Cambosa for allowing Devin Haney an opportunity. Because he could have avoided him, Fred. He could have did what Lomachenko and Tio did what you said, Fred. He could have avoided him. He could have did that. Y'all be thinking Fred don't know his shit. Fred be talking right. Yeah. But he taking a pay cut, yeah. But shit, Kyle don't say nothing. Because I'm going to pull up at the boxing section. You can say everything. In 30 minutes, you said you're going live. I'll be there. I'll be there in 30
I'm
minutes,
live in
Fred.
10, you ugly
and
motherfucker.
you can see.
Nah,
Before you go to sleep, Fred, you can see if I'm lying. You can see if I'm lying, Fred.
Motherfucker. Hey,
tell him to pull up.
Stank bastard. I'll be there in 10.
Tell him to pull up while my camera on. I'm camming up.
You ugly motherfucker.
Right
I'll be
now,
there.
you know
I'll
who
be there
Ben
in 10.
Israel is. He know who Ben Israel,
I
Fred.
know. And I wish I didn't.
I know.
You ugly
Tell
motherfucker.
Fred you know. Now tell Fred you need to go to rehab. Now tell Fred that.
Oh man. Anyways,
I'm
appreciate you,
gonna
dog.
tell Fred in 10
We're
minutes.
gonna leave it.
Hey, we about to. I'm getting you out of here, nigga. Get the hell out of here, nigga. Get the hell out of here, nigga. Hey, yeah. Anyways, so he
getting too smooth to do coke. What's wrong with this nigga, Fred? Big goofy looking motherfucker.
I don't know, man. Who gives a fuck, man? It's, you know what I mean, when you have complete peace and you don't give a fuck about nothing's going on around you. Well, life is good. Life is good, man. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Yeah, man. The baddest motherfucker down around town, man. You better tell these niggas, man. I'm the one that put money in these streets, man. You know what I mean? I feed the people, literally. Niggas ain't on YouTube, ain't feeding the people, ain't touching the people. I'm gonna get back to that at some point. But in the meantime, man, I gotta, man, you know what I mean? But I appreciate the hate. That means you're doing the right thing. And keep in mind, man, when you tell the truth, you're gonna have to stand alone, man, because people are comfortable. People enjoy narratives. people enjoy whatever they do, and I'm not offended or bothered by people who disagree with me. You know, I mean, if you would have caught me 7 years ago, maybe I'll be offended. I'll lose sleep. Let them do what they do, man. And hopefully I inspired that in y'all, man. Man, listen. Some people can't climb. They're not strong enough, man. You know what I mean? It's just simple as that, man. They stay down there and they think everything is about them. Everything. Let them be them. You know what I mean? And I enjoy it. I thoroughly enjoy it, man. And I ain't changing. Shit, I'm gonna tell y'all the truth, man. I ain't lied yet. I mean, you may say I'm wrong about Devin Haney and Cambosis, but for lack of a better term, man, Devin Haney had to become a servant. I don't want to say slave because that gives it a bad connotation. He had to become a servant. He got
Cambosis ain't signed yet, though.
He hasn't. I saw Blue Bloods, but it's just disgusting how they had to demean him. How you got to wear a dress in Hollywood, and how you got to walk into a meeting with no promoters and walk out with 2 promoters. You know what I mean? Like, or how you got to be Deshaun Watson or Mr. Watson, Randy Watson, and or whoever else you got to be when you will never get ahead of them. Kevin Hart wore a dress. Will Smith played the gay role. You know, Chris Rock wore a dress. You know what I mean? The Wayans wore a dress. You know, played gay roles, you know. So I'm a man that'll never compromise or never wear a dress, or, you know what I mean? Ain't doing no coke. I have no desire to go to Hollywood parties. And, you know, I've been offered everything that's possibly been offered to get me in has been offered to me. Simple as that. And whether it was money or whether it was partying or whether it was pussy, has been offered to me. You know what I mean? And I choose not to do it. Simple. And if you don't understand now, maybe you'll get it later, man. But in the meantime, between time, Kyle, man, how was your day, man? Because you beamed in kind of late.
Oh man, my little nephew, man, he had a little Chuck E. Cheese party.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
I gotta do that, man. I gotta do something like that, man. Chuck E. Cheese or something, man.
Yeah, man. Chuck E. Cheese is a great place to be a kid, huh?
Yeah, man, that's dope. Yeah, that's I literally got to do that, man. And I remember them days, dude. Getting those tickets and eating pizza on Saturday afternoon and watching a little concert with the Chuck E. Cheese dolls and all that.
It ain't like it used to be, Fred.
Well, because we're older. That's why.
No, it ain't.
You know, it's fake.
They don't do that shit no more, though. Like the little band and shit. They don't do the band no more. Chucky barely come out. He looking anorexic.
Yeah. Man. Yeah. He did kiss David Letterman. And he kissed a white man too, a kind of fat white man. I downloaded the pictures, man. But I know they use that reverse roll, OTS roll. It's called the OTS shot, over the shoulder. You know what I mean? And but he kissed a fat white man, and he kissed David Letterman on the Tonight Show. It's disgusting. You know what I mean? So that was his indoctrination. You know what I mean? But Chuck E. Cheese used to be the shit. We're gonna get out of here, man. Kyle, your shit going in and out, man. Let's get the hell out of here, man.
Yeah. Man, y'all head over to the boxing section, man. You know what I'm saying? We don't miss no beats.
Because we got all the rhymes over here, beats over there, man. Let's get out of here.
You know what I'm saying? Keep your foot in these suckers next, Fred. You know what I'm saying? In the words of the great philosopher Lincoln Hawthorne, you your own boss. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
In the words of the great philosopher DB, Fred Joe.
Play
the song, Fred.
I got you, man. Hey, I appreciate you guys coming in here. I don't know what's going on with Cambosis and Haney. All I know is Devin Haney got 2 promoters. Bob Arum and Lou DiBella. But I'm gonna tell you one thing that y'all don't know, and y'all better respect. Bob Arum runs a real business. Y'all better respect that. And I'll only tell y'all the truth. It's funny how y'all get offended by the narratives that people tell y'all. Man, Peoples Hernandez, man. Appreciate you, big homie. Willie Williams III, man. Yeah. Champion Heart, DJ. Dre's Finest, Birdman, Ben Israel, Dre's Finest, Champion Heart, Rob G, 7 Deuce, Mr. DJ, Dre's Finest, Hunter, JM. Oh, man. I had a conversation yesterday, and he talked about the things that I tell you guys about. PBC is like, it's like nigga, it's ran like a nigga operation. It's no infrastructure. You can't talk to Al. You got to talk to Louis the Coopers. You can't talk to Al. You got to talk to Samson. You can't talk to Al. You got to talk to Sam Watson. Like, it's on some real nigga shit. And these are like stars, like main event fighters that's never spoken to Al Heyman. Main event fighters. Main event. Pay-per-view main event fighters has never spoken to Al. Put that in perspective.
That nigga Bob Arum really took every black fighter from the Olympics.
Yeah, and I'm not defending everything Bob does by no means, but in terms of infrastructure, there's no comparison. No comparison. You know what I mean? And the fact that these fighters are fighting once a year, and this year is the last year they will be in a prime. All those black fighters that started with Al, they've plateaued. If you're not fighting Canelo on PBC, you're like this. You're declining. You're not getting bigger. Against the rope. Tell me somebody on PBC that's ascending. Who on PBC? What black fighter on PBC is ascending, Kyle? Like ascending, going up.
He really not technically in on PBC.
Yeah, right.
Technically, he not really
Appreciate
PBC.
you, Monica.
Right?
You hit the like button. Monica, beautiful, man. What's up, Monica? You just raised the property value in here. Appreciate you. Thank you, Monica. Hey, appreciate you, Michael. Gotta do my Cheryl Dorsey bop. We gotta get her back in here so we can argue like we used to about Trump versus not voting, Biden voting. Hey, I want to get all them niggas in here that called me a coon for not voting for Biden. Nah, I don't give a fuck. Hey, appreciate y'all, man. Love y'all, man. Love y'all. We gonna appreciate you, Kyle.